Hey guys, welcome back. So today I thought I would just sit down and put on my makeup, film it, and chat with you guys as I kind of get ready. I definitely don't do this kind of makeup every day, but when I do have time to kind of sit down and play, I like to just play with new makeup that I get, and that's what we're going to do today. I'm just going to kind of try a lot of new, some of the stuff is new, but some of it is tried and true that I've like talked about in the past, but I haven't demoed for you guys. So yeah, let's get to it. I'm gonna try this primer. It's by Pores from let's say Too Faced, but It Cosmetics. I was a little hesitant to use this at first because I don't really have a lot of pore issue, but I figure it will just help makeup look better, so I thought I would give that a try. It feels really nice. For foundation, I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Pro Glow Infallible, which I have used and I love. And then I have this by the Body Shop, these lightning drops that are just white, like foundation drops. I'm gonna mix those together. I'm gonna use this brush that's new. This is limited edition from It Cosmetics. It's Love Is the Foundation. And look, it's a heart! How freaking sweet is that? I think it's out of Ulta. I'll link it below. It Cosmetics brushes obviously are so good. Not obviously, but I really like them. They're so soft, and I think that they're great for like these kind of synthetic, is that synthetic? Yeah, for buffing and foundation. So I'm gonna build up a couple layers of that concoction. I also like the MAC Face and Body. Do I have that in front of me? I was going to show you guys some other white foundations. So MAC Face and Body that you can mix in, you know, when you're fair, or if you just have like a darker foundation that you like but you want to mix it in. But you know, it switches up the consistency a little bit because this is very liquidy. But anyway, I like it. The L'Oreal Pro Infallible, whatever it's called, y'all know. It is buildable coverage. Usually it just takes me 2 layers and I get like full on coverage. It is obviously a dewy finish because it says glow. I'm gonna prime my eyes with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot. So as far as chit chatting goes, let's do it. If you guys have seen some of my recent videos, I actually am going to do more kind of daily vlogging, which I'm really excited about. Actually ordered a new camera. It's supposed to be here today, so hopefully the quality of those will get better. I've had some requests to do them, but more so than the requests, I just honestly enjoy doing them, like just spending the day with my baby, which is what I do every day, but being able to document it and share it with people who might be interested. You know, not everybody's interested in those, which is fine. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. So obviously I'll still do beauty videos, but I will have those kind of stay-at-home mom vlogs mixed in as well, which I'm really excited about. So what I try to do next is hurry up and do my under eye concealer, because that eyeshadow primer will crease unless I set it, and I like to set it all at once. So where are you? So I'm gonna demo this. This was an old, not old, but I think even before or while I was still pregnant, I had this in a favorite. The Becca Papaya as a corrector to neutralize out discoloration, darkness under the eye. I thought I would just show you. And there is darkness under there. You just got to keep in mind that the lighting is very, very forgiving. I try to go into the inner corners a little bit because I get a lot of darkness there. And then I go over it with concealer. And honestly, I've been using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealers because I freaking love it. But I thought I would switch it up for the video and use an old favorite, the Bare Minerals Complete Coverage Serum Concealer. I have mine in Fair. And I'll put quite a bit of this on, but then I'll use a beauty sponge to blend it out. And when you use the beauty sponge, the damp beauty sponge, it kind of soaks up some of the product, and then I'll go over the rest of my face and it'll kind of soak up any extra foundation that I've had on. This is by Morphe, or no, just kidding. This is by Ofra. It's a new sponge that they have. it is definitely different than the Beauty Blender. It's a little stiffer, and I like it. It's just different. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with our CMA powder, and I use this Bath & Body Works candle lid just to tap it in there because we all know the packaging sucks. And then I take that same sponge that I was working with and I use that to set. I'm gonna tap away the creasing that already happened. I set this area. Best way to set under eye concealer is with a damp sponge, which I learned from my friend Cheryl by Makeup by Cheryl. She did it in a video, or she talked about it or something, and I'm like, I'm gonna try that. Turns out, Cheryl did not steer me wrong. Even though non-touring, not contouring, is apparently the trend these days, I still do a little bit just because I like how it slims down my face. And I've been using this Dove ColourPop sculpting stick, which looks like this. So I've been using that a lot. Actually, that's the main one I've been using. But I'm gonna give the Ofra ones a try. I'm going to use the one in Sunset. This is the Ofra Skin Sculpting Wand. I'm not quite sure how much I should do. Let me just do a little at a time here. So I'm going to blend it out with this brush. This is a Morphe E7. It's kind of natural. I'm honestly a little confused by these. It's a weird formula. Or different. It's not what I expected. I should probably read the directions because I'm sure there's a certain way to do it. Very natural, which is what I like, so that's good. I'm gonna lightly set my face just to make sure it doesn't transfer, but I like the glowiness. But I'm just gonna lightly set it with gorgeous. Look at this compact, you guys. This is limited edition from Pure Cosmetics. The packaging is limited edition. The product is not 4-in-1 pressed mineral powder. I'm in porcelain. I'm just gonna take this Morphe E41. Look at this big fluff. Just lightly, I always say lightly set, and then before I know it, I'm freaking cake face powder. Okay, so brows are done, and now I'm gonna spritz some of this MAC Mineralized Charged Water. I think I sprayed way too much, holy crap. So that's just gonna take away some of the powdery look, because I don't like that. Yeah. Ooh, that was way too much. And I would spray it at the end, but it always makes my mascara run, and it ruins like my mascara. Like the mascara will transfer up on my eyes, and I could just cover it like that and do it, but I like to make sure the powderiness is taken away under the eyes as well. It's kind of a pain in the butt to do it like in the middle, but it just works for me. Okay, now I'm gonna do eyeshadow. I'm gonna be working from this palette. These are mostly newer Makeup Geek eyeshadows. So I'm gonna take Sand Dollar, which is this one, and just put that over my entire eyelid. I just always like to even out the canvas, if you will, and to help just ensure that it's set in place so the eyeshadow doesn't crease. Even though I already set it, I just always do this. It's just, I just don't feel right without it, and it helps the other eyeshadows that I added in my recording. Helps the other eyeshadows to go on smoother. And this is a Morphe E20. Oh, that's a little bit more gray than I thought it would be. I'm gonna brighten that up with a lighter shade. I thought that was more of a white. When I swatched it, it looked more like my skin tone, but it definitely has a little bit of gray in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and brighten it up with White Lies by Makeup Geek. This is a pale girl's must-have color. It just works. It's like the best matte, like kind of stark white color. Wow, now I have a gray look going on my eyes, and I totally didn't mean to do that. Whoops. We'll have to try to warm that up. I'm gonna go in with this Morphe M441, which I've been using this brush for the crease color since I got it, probably like when they had their 20% off sale, I don't know. I'm gonna take Bake Sale by Makeup Geek. Actually, I've been starting it lower and going up a little higher. And then I've been kind of taking it out. Not a dramatic cat eye, but just kind of the motion. So I will kind of just go out like that because I just find that it elongates my eyes a lot better. And then on a little bit more of a precise brush, this is Morphe M33, I'm going to just kind of darken up the outerness of it. What? I'm going to take this one, Cabin Fever by Makeup Geek, which is like a beautiful reddy brown. And then I'm just going to start. What I'm doing here is I'm just kind of depositing color, and I am dipping it in and tapping it off, and also tapping it on my hand first just to get the right amount, a tiny bit of that color. Stamping it on the outer corner, taking just a tad in the crease and then just flicking it out. And then you'll just, you know, like you do, check in the mirror to make sure they're even. And I'm gonna go back with that first brush that I used and a little bit more of that, what was that one called? Was that Tan Lines? Bake Sale. I'm gonna take Bake Sale. Just a little bit. I have a package delivered. I just got a notification. Yay! I think it's the Urban Decay. I had a notification that they were sending a package. So are you guys signed up to get like notifications to know what's coming in the mail? Because I'm like a little kid on Christmas every time I get a package. And now on the lid, I'm going to be doing what I've been doing a ton lately. I'm going to mix these two Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadows together. These are some of the new foiled ones. So the pink one is Nostalgic and then Legend. And I'm taking it on the foiled eyeshadow brush, also by Makeup Geek. Talked about these in my favorites. So freaking amazing. I love it. Like, how do you get such a metallic-y finish? And I'm doing this very lightly with no fallout. It's so easy to work with. It's just beautiful. The foil eyeshadows, all of them are beautiful. I just prefer a lot of the lighter shades. I wish she had more lighter shades, and maybe she will one day. But yeah, barely any fallout, which is kind of hard to come by in that, you know, in something that's shimmery. And this brush, I don't know what it is about it. It's just awesome. It picks it up and puts it down so well. I bet this brush, I haven't tried it, but I bet it would also be good with loose pigments as well. So I'm going to take this Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadow. I actually haven't used this one before. This is Curtain Call. Just for fun, I'm going to take it on that same brush. And I'm going to just put that on the outer corner just to kind of, oh, that's so pretty, deepen it up a little bit. So since I became a mom, I just don't like to wear like too much or bold makeup. I just like to keep it like really neutral. Like, I was neutral before and kind of basic, but now I don't know, I can't fake it. I just don't feel it and I don't want to do it. I don't know if it's because I'm a mom or just because I'm getting older or both, but yeah, I like to be basic these days. So this color is Tan Lines. I'm going to take that and just kind of go over that to kind of blend those out. But I like to put them all up on my lid, and then I don't know, it just makes it, can you just see it, just kind of ombre and pretty, like a sunset. So pretty. This is probably as bold as I go. Like, this is actually really bold for me lately. And then on this kind of penciled type brush, E18 by Morphe, I'm going to take Bake Sale again. Put that on the lower lash line, just to add that definition. Now I'm going to tightline with this Makeup Forever pencil, just to make those lashes look fuller. And then I'm going to take the It Cosmetics Tightline Full Lash Length Black Primer, which is, oops, I always do that wrong, the tiny little wand like that. I don't know how I feel about this. I think it is good, but it's just like an extra step. You have to go over it anyway, and if you just get your regular mascara close to your lashes, then you don't really need this. Now I'm gonna go in with this new mascara. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Feline. This, you guys, I love. It looks like that. It's supposed to obviously make you look like a feline cat look, but I just like it. It's easy to work with. It's not overly clumpy. You can build it. It is a little bit hard to get off, but it's worth it to me. We have a visitor. Little JoJo's here. She's gonna help me finish up this look. Do you see yourself on the TV, honey? So we're gonna try to finish this one-handed. Taking this Ofra Beverly Hills highlighter. Oop. I'm gonna take the white and then the champagne one on this tiny little brush that is perfect for your inner corner. It's the E36. This is the old E36, the old Elite collection. Jaclyn Hill loved this one for the inner corner, and I have to agree. I'm gonna have to touch up my concealer because the mascara that I got on my under eye, I had to wipe it off and I was a little too rough. And so just kind of bring light to the eye. This is multitasking at its best. A little bit up on the top for the brow bone. I'm just going to generously add that and then I'll buff it out. Buff that color out. This is the E27. I'll list all the brushes below. I mean, I'll list everything that I used. It's probably going to be one heck of a long list. That's okay. That's okay. She's sitting down here. I don't know, you guys can't see her. I have a big monitor over here and she's looking at it. She sees mommy in there. I'm going to do just a little bit of bronzer using the IT Cosmetics Sunshine in a Compact Warmth bronzer, which I actually really like. I think it's very beautiful and very, very natural looking. I'm going to try to be fancy and use this fan brush from Morphe. Oh, my focus. Just kind of to the tops of the cheeks, top of the head. My arm is getting sucked on by this little vamper down here. Whoop. Get it, baby. I don't even know if that's showing up on camera, but just a light touch to give me a little bit of color. I'm going to take a little bit of my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer and just kind of touch up under there where I wiped it away. This is the only concealer that I have tried, just a little bit, that actually looks decent over powder, because we already said that, you know. So that's why it's like my all-time favorite, because I can use it for so many different things. Where some concealers I like for certain things, you know, but this is just, I always know for whatever purpose I need it for. For blush, I'm going to use Too Faced I Will Always Love You. Just a little bit. Kind of ties in the warmth that we got going on the eyes. I did put the baby down, if you're wondering. So she's over there, just hanging out. So for highlight on the face, I'm going to use Makeup Geek Kathleen Lights. I'm going to take a mixture of these two colors on my current favorite, longtime favorite Morphe M501 brush. These highlighters, they look so much darker in the palette than they actually are on the cheeks or on the face. Yeah, honey. I think my memory card is getting full, so that's why I keep looking at the monitor just to make sure it's still recording. And then I'm going to put on some lipstick. I'm going to try out this lipstick by e.l.f. Beautifully Bare Satin Lipstick in Touch of Pink. This actually smells kind of good. Looks like that. A berry lip would look really pretty with this eye combo, I think. Ooh, that's actually really pretty. That feels really nice on the lips. I would say it's like a satin finish. It's not like a matte, but it seems like it's going to stay put. And then I did forget I was going to put a little bit of color in the waterline. I have Aqua XL pencil, Makeup Forever in this color here, ME42. Alright guys, so that is it. I hope you enjoyed this very extremely chit chat get ready with me. I'm gonna go spend some time with my baby girl. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!